Today, a maniac slammed his car into the U.S. Capitol and police officers, well, killing one of them as well. So the now dead suspect has been identified and will expose the mainstream media's racial bias in covering the recent deadly attacks that have been happening in this country. Yeah, it's going to get a little awkward, but it's going to get honest. Also, will you actually have to and need to show your medical record and vaccine report in order to travel in the U.S. of A? Well, I'll tell you, the U.S. states refusing to make us show them our papers. Plus, what are the things that you have to know about Easter? Adam Joseph is going to fill us in. Plus, we got a little Easter trivia for you. And if there is one thing you need to do this year, it is to create your very own OnlyFans account. Lawyer Wayne will explain why. So we got all this and so much more to go over here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty. Absolutely. It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
What was that?
No,
what did I press?
I don't know.
There's a Looney Tune character.
The hell? All right, well, nonetheless, happy Good Friday to you all. My name is Joe Padula, host of the show, former soldier with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, 101st Airborne Division, Air Assault. And I'm ready. I'm ready for some real talk. I'm ready for some real facts. I am ready for your real opinions, and I'm definitely ready to party with a purpose. Absolutely. Let's get into it. Woo. What's up, Bay Man?
Nothing much.
Yeah, we're a little slow today, huh? A little slow on the computer.
It's freezing.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if the stream is going.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I might have too many tabs open on the computer. I just might. Let me see what I got on the if we're lagging here. Let us know. Type in your comments. Be like, yeah, Joe, this sucks. I like it when I'm told it sucks. That's how I could better fix it. Yeah, let's see. Come on, checking my phone. Waving. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. What's up, Lawyer Wayne?
Same old stuff.
Check out my OnlyFans at Lawyer Wayne.
At Lawyer Wayne.
Here, raise it up a little bit.
Up a little.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
there we go.
There we go. At Lawyer Wayne. Check me out. Brand new social media platform for me.
Yeah. I can't wait to learn why people have to create an OnlyFans account.
Yeah, it's new hotness.
I found out today, thanks to you, that I already have an account.
Oh, yeah?
Or at least I created an account a long time ago.
It's been around for a few years.
I must have been drinking.
Yeah?
I really must have been drinking when I created it. I haven't been on it in years. I had to reset the password today.
It happens to everybody.
And I want to know if I'm following anyone or subscribed to anyone.
Oh,
Right.
most likely.
I mean, it only became like really popular when COVID hit, because that was when everybody else was trapped at home. So what do you think a lot of men are gonna do when they're trapped at home?
They're going to start OnlyFans accounts.
Gene checking in. Gene Cavallero. What's up, Gino? Gino, do you have an OnlyFans account? Could you imagine Gene's only? I would so subscribe to Gene.
I'd absolutely subscribe to him.
From the cigar
If he
shop?
starts one,
Right.
I'm in.
I would pay him monthly to see him perform.
Depending on the price, depending on the content.
Yeah. Oh, my mom's watching.
Uh-oh.
She needs to subscribe to me.
It's okay, Joe. So's mine.
Mom.
So does her. So does
Moms, subscribe to Lawyer Wayne at OnlyFans.com.
Forgive me for the dirty joke, Miss Padula.
Do they have an app?
yours.
No.
No.
It's a web browser.
No. Browser only. Preferably in incognito mode.
What's up, George Wiggins checking in? Lee Walker. Bill Graham, what's up? Yeah, let's do this, all right? All right, so what's up, Adam Joseph checking in, hanging out with us?
What's up? Yeah, it's Easter Sunday, man.
Why is the rum gone? What is that from?
Pirates.
Is it Pirates of the Caribbean?
Black
We're
Pearl.
going to, a girlfriend and I are planning a trip to Orlando
Yeah.
in May, and one of the reasons why is I want to go to a theme park. Not technically Disney, but I want to go to Universal. So
Did
I've
you
just been
Did you see in California you're not allowed to
yeah,
scream while on the roller coasters in California?
So now you're only supposed to do.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
I guess this is fun.
I'm guessing you're not allowed to throw up off the side either.
No.
Nope. Spreads COVID.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man, but thanks for hanging out with us, and let's get right into it. So here we go. Let's start off with this controversial one. Today, a maniac slammed his car into 2 U.S. Capitol Police officers, killing one of them. Well, the now dead suspect has been identified, and we're going to expose the mainstream media's racial bias when it comes to covering the recent deadly attacks. And it's going to happen now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, click that like, leave your comments, and definitely help us out by sharing this video now on your timelines and in your groups. I know it's controversial. I know when you hit the share button, there's going to be some type of misinformation option. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to get the truth out there. So did you guys hear about today?
I did not.
I did.
No?
I read a little bit about it.
Yeah, so this guy, all right, this was over at the Capitol. He was shot dead while running at them with a knife after attacking a police barrier. Here, let's go to, let me show you some images here. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, the lockdown after.
After the car. Let's see what good old CNN. Capitol Police officer killed, another injured after suspect rams car into a police barrier outside of the building. 1 U.S. Capitol Police. And, yeah, let's see. Also, NBC News, U.S. Capitol Police officer dies after attacker ram car into checkpoint. Suspect also dead. Okay, there is the fallen officer right there. Officer William Evans. He has passed. That is unfortunate. And from what I understand, President Joe Biden has ordered flags to be at half-mast. And as did Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi at the Capitol, put the flags to half-mast. But I kept on going through the news and everything. Okay, who's the suspect? Because on Twitter, I go on Twitter, and it's, another attack on...
His last name is spelled...
Andy, no. GNO?
GNO.
Yeah.
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 You've heard of him?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He was the one that was attacked.
Yeah, he got beat
right?
up.
He got beat up by the rioters when he was just trying to cover in
Seattle.
Seattle, yeah, because he was just trying to cover the story.
That's where I heard of him.
So here's the guy, Noah Green, 25 years old. A 25-year-old Black Muslim nationalist who has just received his... Here, let's go to Andy No's reporting here. And I went to the guy's Facebook page. Deleted now, by the way.
Well, of course.
So I'm very interested to see everybody on Twitter, including the celebrities and politicians that were putting out this information of, you see these Trump supporters, how dare they, when it has nothing to do with it, where it's a guy who is an actual national Islamist. Where is he? Yeah, Andy No, NGO is how you spell him. Follow him on Twitter. Where the guy posted this on his Facebook on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day of 2021, where the Nation of Islam certificate of completion, and he goes by his Muslim name, Noah X. You're not going to hear about this. The mainstream media is not going to do their due diligence in outing this suspect. The same thing, let's go into these other attacks that have been happening recently. Take the one, how about Orange County, the mass shooting? This happened just a couple days ago. shooting at California office building leaves 4 dead, including 9-year-old boy, reads the headline from the NPR. Right? The suspect in the Orange, California shooting that killed 3 adults and 1 child, 4 deaths in a shooting is what criteria to become a mass murder, a mass shooting. So 1 child, this was on Wednesday night, believed to have had a personal and professional relationship, including a child in mass shooting at Orange office building. No, I'm not subscribing to your website.
Just a heads up, we've already got 2 flags.
Interesting. Man accused in mass shooting in Orange, charged in assault. The man accused of carrying out a massacre in an office building, well, records from the Orange County Supervisor Court, okay, the man knew the people. Well, why didn't they report, and why aren't we hearing that this is a story at all, after it was released that the guy's name is Aminadab Gaxiola Gonzalez? Story went away. Let's move forward to another shooting that happened in Boulder, Colorado, where 10 people were killed last week. 10 killed in Boulder. This is from ABC News. Victims identified, suspect charged. 10 people, including a police officer, were killed in Boulder, Colorado on Monday afternoon when a gunman opened fire at the King Scoopers grocery store, where residents had gathered to shop and receive COVID-19 vaccines. The victims, well, let's see what CNN had to say. Suspect in Colorado grocery store shooting faces 10 counts of murder, police say. The 21-year-old suspect in Monday's massacre at Colorado supermarket, which left 10 dead, including a store manager and a police officer, faces 10 counts of murder charges. All right? Let's go over to USA Today. Say, no, it doesn't want to pull up. Well, I'll tell you, we don't hear much about it. Victim's identity has been released. Ahmad Alisa, a Syrian refugee that came over during the Obama refugee sanctuary time. No more story about it. Remember Georgia, Atlanta?
Yeah.
The shootings over there? Man charged with killing 8 people at Georgia massage parlors. A white gunman, says the Associated Press, in their first sentence of the story. A white gunman was charged Wednesday with killing 8 people at 3 Atlanta area massage parlors in an attack that sent terror. This is the Associated Press. Sent terror throughout the Asian American community. Why does the Associated Press, the AP, which is supposed to be the standard in journalism, throw the guy's race in there in the first sentence? It's the second word after a white gunman. Okay, let's see what else we got. New York Times. 8 dead in Atlanta spa shootings with fear of anti-Asian bias. The guy said he did it because he had a sexual addiction problem. I'm not defending the guy. Throw his ass in jail. Put him on trial. Do they have the death penalty in Georgia?
I'm not sure.
What we know about Robert Aaron Long, the suspect in the Atlanta spa shootings. This is CNN. All headlining, not the suspect, but the white man, and they're putting his name out there, Robert Aaron Long. I had to get the suspect's names in all the other attacks, at least a paragraph, 2 paragraphs down. Where we're getting it in the headline and in the first sentence, the guy's name, the guy's race, and a suspective motive. I haven't heard anything about the motive from today in the headline. I had to go digging to find the guy's name. Same thing with Boulder, Colorado, where the Syrian refugee went on his 10-person killing spree. And We're still searching for a motive. Don't know much about him. The Atlanta spa shooting suspects, life before attacks. This is from, where is this one from? Oh, the Washington Post. The war within Robert Aaron Long was evident for years. Look at the research that they did, and this is just a day after that attack, that terrible attack happened. So, Robert Aaron Long, Atlanta Asian spa shooting suspect. 5 facts you need to know from Heavy. It's interesting. I find it very interesting that out of these stupid, crazy shootings and killings that have been happening, it's only the white guy that gets put in the headline as the bad guy. Read it here first.
Just a heads up, we got 3 more flags.
Of course we got 3 more flags. More are coming because we have some truth to put out here. There's some BS going on with the mainstream media that you all are all flocking to and getting the headlines and putting on Twitter and putting on Facebook and saying, you see, we have to do something. These white people are hateful. That we have to take away your people's guns. Let's go to my Twitter real quick. Sorry, Andy, no, but thanks for your reporting and being out there. Let me go to my Twitter, at Joe Padula. Follow at Joe Padula. I want to pull something up here. It's going to be a little controversial. It's going to be the mugshots and pictures, profile pictures of the mass shootings. Oh, here by the way, this is before they deleted the guy's Facebook that I was on today. Right before they deleted it. Reports are saying FBI took down the Facebook page. This is the post that the guy posted, the last one the one that pulled up first. Minister Louis Farrakhan. You're not going to see that being put out there in the mainstream media because it doesn't fit their narrative of white man bad. Stop calling me bad, bro. Friggin' you have your guilt. Have your guilt. Just stop making me look bad out there where I got to walk the street and people be like, "Oh, there's a white guy." Screw you. Let's go to, let me show you this right here. Yeah, you definitely want to follow at Joe Padula. That's when we were talking about the Asian hate crimes that they were trying to blame on all white people. And I hate to get racial here, but you're forcing me to. There it is. Every person charged or arrested for shooting 4 or more people in a single incident 2020. To include up until March 19th, 2021. It's all a mix of races and people and creeds. Stop pushing this narrative. Lawyer Wayne, your thoughts?
Crime doesn't just affect people because of the race.
Right.
All kinds of people do all kinds of bad things. There is the media does want to sell stories. They do want to sell a particular vision, I'm sure. Got to be careful not to fall into being misled. They say only these kinds of people. These kinds of people are the ones that are criminals.
Right.
And then it provokes a reaction. You know, you get a feeling like, well, the media's picking on white people. First off, I don't know that that's true. But then you got people, in the alternative media, which I guess we're part of.
Yeah.
Got to be careful not to overreact the other way.
Okay.
Because then you start saying, well, why aren't you picking on all these other folks? Look at all these other folks that are doing crimes as well. The one, stoking division like that, gets people to click on those stories. Gets people to pay attention to their headlines, and they want to push the kind of stories that get people outraged, and I don't like it. I don't want to be a part of it, and I think it ought to be called out when somebody does something like that. Why are you putting somebody's race out there? Is it important to the story, or are you just pushing that out because it'll get a bunch of people mad, get them clicking on it for your views?
But why? I mean, why push? Hey, you're white, you're bad.
it's popular right now.
Is it?
To some.
Is it popular because they want it to be popular?
To some folks, they there's certain folks I'm sure that like the idea of, well, let's let's blame people we don't like for all the ills in the world, and that's been true throughout history.
Mm-hmm.
Bay, what do you make of this?
Oh, since the big scare is still going on.
The big scare.
Yeah, they still scare some folks about the guns and these white people doing things, stuff like that. Like put it in the media. Just think about it. Think about all the stuff at the border.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the swelling up of people at the border.
Oh yeah, it's getting
And
crazy
you know what
down
I'm
there.
saying? You don't want to put a refugee in the news about a mass shooting.
Right.
You don't want to do that if the people still scared of COVID and stuff like that. So let's scare some people.
I know, but
With the white people shooting up people.
it's,
And make them racist at the same time.
why? Why make them racist? Because I hear you on this, and I think we're going to go down that road. Why do they want to make people racist?
Keep it separated.
Why? Why keep people separated?
It's
When they say they're promoting unity and cohesion.
you keep them separated so they can't fulfill their agenda. So we can't. So we won't need the government if we government ourselves, really.
What's up, intern Shane?
It appears to be frozen. The live is still going on, but it appears to be frozen.
Yeah, how about the audio? Can you at least hear it?
Yeah, like they say, is it just me or is the connection sketchy? And Lee
it's-
Walker said, yeah, mine is breaking up too, so I just went
course
to check
it
it
is.
out. It's
Of course it is.
Did it start when I jump on it?
Of
nah,
course it is.
It stopped at the Twitter post that
Yeah.
Joe looked at, the Savior's Day
Yeah, of
gift
course it
2021.
did. Of course it did.
And it gets all choppy and like just jumps from frame to frame.
I agree with Bay. The theory is that, if you're the elite, if you're the powerful, you get groups to fight against each other so they don't unite and turn against you.
Adam Joseph, your thoughts on this?
We have talked about this numerous times, Joe, whether on the show or off the show, but it is their agenda, and I agree with Wayne. It's crime does not have. I agree with Wayne and you. Crime does not have a face. It doesn't have a race. It doesn't have a gender, a sexuality. Crime is crime, and it needs to be just gone, because it's just making this country worse as it is right now with everything we've already got going on with this trying to recover from the COVID, which we're not 100% recovered from. We're still seeing mandates everywhere, and then you've got all these crimes happening, and I'm still mixed on that law they just passed about the not having a the license for the weapon. So now you don't need that.
The carry permit.
The carry permit.
Carryless permit.
You don't need it now. So now you're looking at it. It's like, well, how many more states are going to follow? But you see, most of these crimes are happening. If you look at these states, what is running that state? It's blue. It's a left side ran state that has probably one of the most strictest gun laws, and you're still seeing crimes in those.
Yeah,
and it's also something I'm going to push for is, and I haven't talked about much, but it's mental health of these people that commit these crimes. These people, the media doesn't want to talk about mental health because it scares them as an agenda. So what do they lean on? They lean on race. So we're not going to push the mental health because we feel there's no mental health problems in this country. We're a great country. No, there are people that suffer from mental health, and those that have those violent mental health thoughts are the ones committing some of these crimes, and we need to look into that too.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We will